Hey parents, I thought I would just give you kind of a rundown of all the stuff I'm sending home. I know some of you guys already have some of it and some of you are getting it for the first time today, but I'm just gonna go over everything that I've passed out today. And hopefully this will be the last pickup until, I'm hoping December, at least for a couple months. This will keep us busy. So I don't want you guys to have to come pick up a bunch of times. Okay, sorry, I'll try to talk fast. I just feel like you need to know some things. So I put some school supplies in a bag for your kids. So we got crayons. You can keep most of this stuff. I'll tell you what I'm gonna need back eventually. So we got crayons, glue stick, and an expo marker. I'm sending home a whiteboard. I'll show you that in a minute. These are erasers for the whiteboard. Some of them are kind of gross. I used to use them as like a team supply stuff, so some of them got kind of dirty from the other kids, but anyways, that's what those are. I'm sending home 2 different types of pencils. So there's this little one. This one's really good for kids when they are riding the first few weeks because they have more control because it's smaller. They don't have to use it, but it is a really good tool for the first little bit. And then I have normal size pencils. Sending 2 of those home for you guys. I was gonna let you know, I usually do these fat pencils because it's really easy for them to hold and they stay sharpened forever, but I couldn't send these home to you because I don't think you have a sharpener that would work for this. If you decide that you want this fat pencil, let me know and you can come pick one up. And yeah, I have a bunch of them that I can send home if you want them, okay? Also, I'm sending home scissors. I hope that they don't stick too much. I didn't have time to wash them from last year. So I'm sorry if they're kind of sticky. You can just wash them off in the sink. I have lefty scissors. So if your child's left-handed, cutting things can be tricky. So if your child's left-handed and you want these, just let me know. I passed them out to one child already, so because I knew they were left-handed. Okay. Oh, and there's this pink eraser for big mistakes. Again, these were team stuff before, so some of them are kind of dirty on the edges, but none of them have really been used. They were just like in a team thing that got kind of dirty. I feel kind of bad that I didn't have time to wash the scissors and stuff before, like, cause you know, COVID, but I was thinking they've been sitting here for months, not being touched at all. And I'm the only one that's touched them since. So they should be clean, like from COVID. They just might be sticky from glue. So sorry I didn't have time to wash those before. It's one of those things that I just didn't have time for. And I figured you could help out with it. So thank you. Okay, so those are all the supplies. I am only going to need 2 things back from you. So I'm gonna need your scissors back. These were bought by the school, so they're not really mine. So I need you to bring these back when we're done with online school. So try not to lose them, especially my lefty ones because they're hard to find. Also, if you end up not using the fat eraser, like some kids don't like to use it. If you never use it, I would totally take it back so I can use it for when I have in-person kids. Okay, enough of that. Okay, now on to the next thing. So I'm sending home their journal. This is theirs. They can write their name on it. And something important you should know, I'm gonna say this several times. Please have them start at the beginning and then work their way to the back. Kids in kindergarten, they like to just choose a random page and write on, and then you can never find it. So just teach them to like go to the next blank page. That way when like if I need to see a page, they can find it. Also, the picture goes up here, the words go down here. Okay. Some of this maybe seems obvious, but I have taught kindergarten for 4 years and I know how their little brains work. Okay, this is their math book. It has some flashcards that we might cut out depending on what it is. We will be doing math in it every day. Do not lose this. Okay? We do not have any extra copies. So we're nervous about sending them home because we're nervous if we send it home and then go to in-person class and they're lost, then the kids won't have anything to do math with. So please be very careful with this. There's 2 versions. This will last us until after December. So this is our Alpha Friends book. We will be working on this for the next month or 2. And then they'll get to keep it when they're done. This is a sight word journal, and we will be working on this all year. So make sure you keep it in a safe place. We are going to learn 50 sight words, maybe some more, but 50 sight words, and it's going to take us most of the year to learn those. Okay, so that's it on the books. Some kids, so the kids that never came in person testing, they have a couple extra things that some other kids don't have. So they have these goldfish. If your kid came in person, they already got it, hopefully. Unless if I forgot, let me know. Also, the kids that came in person, I let them choose something from my treasure box. And so if you have a random toy in your stuff, it's because your child didn't come to in-person testing, and I just chose them a toy to have just for fun because school's fun. Okay, these, I'm sending home 50 tickets. So what these are is a way for you to bribe your child. They can earn it for whatever you decide. So I think I'll use it like if they finish school, every day they finish all their school, I'll give them a ticket. And then, but I don't know, if your child is really good at doing school, maybe you just want to focus on something they struggle with more, like if your child unmutes themselves a lot in Zoom and they don't unmute themselves for a day, you can give them a ticket to encourage that good behavior of not unmuting themselves. Or if your child doesn't like math and it's a struggle to get them to do math every day, maybe they can earn 1 ticket for every day they do math. You can kind of choose how to use these. I'm kind of imagining a child could earn 1 a day. So when they get 10 tickets, you can bring them in to get something from my treasure box. Look at this. That's my treasure box. So I know COVID and everything, like, I'm trying to think the best way to do it. I think maybe I'll have like pickup days. So like maybe on Fridays, I don't know, I gotta think about this more, and I think you guys can probably tell me what would work for you. But if your child has earned their 10 tickets, then you can just let me know, and I can come bring the treasure box outside, and they can choose what they need to. Last year, I actually had the treasure box at my house, and I just told my parents my address, and they came to get it that way when they wanted. They didn't even have to tell me, they could just come. And I live in school boundaries, so I don't know. I don't know the best way to do that yet. I need to think about it some more. If you have an idea, please make sure you let me know. The tickets, I'm going to let you just hang on to them. So they're paper, I don't need them back. So when your child earns 10, you can just like keep them and then re-give them to your child. So this is just for you and your child. I don't need to actually have the tickets. You can just tell me when they've earned 10 and I will believe you. And if you want to wait like until they earn like 30 before you do a pickup, and then you can choose 3 prizes, this is just a way for you to bribe your child, and I have the prizes. So anyways, if your child has some like behaviors that we need to focus on that I notice, like maybe in Zoom or something, I might ask you to have them earn it a certain way. Okay. Enough about tickets. We can talk more about it later. Some of you will have this rolled up thing. This is a birthday poster. I'm going to make another video about birthdays. But if you did not get one of these, it's because your child's birthday is after December. I figured we'd have another pickup day, or you might be in school by then. So if you got one of these, it's just because your child has a birthday before December. And I will make another video about birthdays. Okay. All right. Sorry. I feel like I'm talking so long. I'm trying to go fast. Okay. This is their folder. Okay. Their folder. Oh, this is something else that's in your packet of stuff. This is their color book that we'll be working on. And if they didn't come to in-person testing, they have a little certificate. And if they didn't come to in-person testing, they'll have this. So this is optional. So the kids that came in-person testing, I had them write their name, but and then I'm going to save these, and at the end of the year I'm going to have them write their name again, because it's kind of cool to see how far they grow. If you get one of these papers, it's optional if you want to, but you can have your child write their name. Then if you want to bring this into the school, I will save it for you, or you can save it yourself. It's just an optional fun thing. You don't really have to stress about it. Oh, if you drop this off at the school, you can just give it to the office and they'll put it in my box. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with this side. This is a little person. This is also optional. It has instructions right here. I just thought it would be fun to, like, someday when I have time and I set up, like, behind me, I wanted to have, like, the kids have, like, a little thing that's theirs, like, somewhere behind me so they can see each other. This is how I made mine. I just, like, used old jeans and fabric and flowers, heart, I don't know. You can make your person however you want. Some people just color it. Some people go crazy and, like, make shoes and stuff. Like, you can choose how you want to decorate this. You do not have to do it. It's just for fun. When your person's done, like I said, you can just give it to the office and they'll put it in my box. All right. These are things for you to practice. So these stars, these are all the letters, uppercase and lowercase. These are all the sight words, all 50 that we're going to learn and test on. What I'm going to do is cut these out and I'm going to put them, Katie, shh, sorry. I'm going to put these around my house. So I'm going to cut out each star and I'm going to place it somewhere in my house and have my daughter practice. You could use them as flashcards, just cut them out and have them in a pile and practice. Last year I had some parents that cut them out and they glued them on their child's ceiling and they used flashlights to go stargazing and practice their letters and sight words. Also keep in mind, so like my daughter knows like maybe half of her letters. So the letters that she knows, I'm actually going to take out. Like, I'm not worried about those letters because she already knows them. And I'm just going to focus on the ones she doesn't know. So that's something that you might also want to do. Some kids know all their letters, which then you could just ignore this and put up sight words. So these are just a way for you to practice because those things take a lot of time to practice. These are our Alpha Friends flashcards. So the reading program we use, oh, sorry, this video is getting so long. The reading program we use is called Alpha Friends, and every letter has like a little animal. So it's just another way your child could practice. You could cut them out and use them as flashcards. They could color them, just whatever you want to do with them. All right, almost done. Okay, also in your folder, we have this Kindergarten Goals. I love this paper. It's all the big things we're going to learn in kindergarten. And I'm going to hang this up and I'm going to cross things off. So when my daughter can write her first and last name, I'm going to color this in because she checked it off. Or you could put a sticker on it, or they could earn a ticket for it. I don't know. So these are all the big things we learn in case you're wondering. On the back side of it is a timeline of kindergarten. So December, they want us to know all of our letter names and sounds by December. Some of us, that's a big goal and it needs tons of practice. So that one's really important because after December, we start to put words together. And if they don't know their letter names and sounds, then they won't be able to put the words together very easily. So it's a really important goal. By March, they want us to be able to count to 100 by ourselves with no mistakes and no help. And by June, they should know all of their 50 sight words. And this is a list of our sight words in case you need to know our list. There's lots of sight word lists out there. So this is ours. This is what I'll test on. Okay, reading charts. So I just have these charts for you to keep track of reading. Every day they read for 20 minutes, you can color in a shape. And if they read 100 minutes a week for a month, they will get a Pizza Hut coupon for a free personal pizza, which I'm not sure how that's going to work. We're going to have to set a time for me to give you the coupon. So I don't know. We'll just have to see how that goes. Also, I have some reading tips for you. I know parents have a lot of questions about how to help their child read. So in our class, we do Scholastic book orders. This is what a book order looks like. This is the only physical book order you're going to get. I do these once a month. Next month, I'll send it digitally, and you can just order online. I'm going to put the orders in September 27th. They have really good books. Like, the book, I gave you a reading tip yesterday. The book that I used, I bought through them. So they have other books than what they have in here, like online. And so anyways, it's just, I mean, obviously it's totally optional. It's just a really good resource. And it's cool because every year I've had enough parents order that I can give a kid a free book for Christmas and a free book for the end of the year. And so the more you order, the more it helps your child out because I'll get to give them stuff. So anyways, totally optional. This is from the school, and this is a white green board. So if they need to practice something for math or draw something, they can use their Expo marker and then just erase it. All right, that's everything. Sorry, that was so long. I would have told you all of this in our back to school night, but you know, COVID. Okay, all right, have a good day. See you later, bye.